You've been searching for answers, looking for guidance, and perhaps you've even placed your faith in a guru, a teacher, or some other external authority, hoping they could provide you with the clarity you seek. But what if this very act of seeking external validation is actually keeping you lost, disempowered, and unable to make your own choices? This isn't about attacking genuine teachers or guides. This is about exposing the dangerous myth of the guru, of the idea that someone else has all the answers for your life, and about revealing how surrendering your power can keep you from developing the most important relationship, the one with yourself. This is a no BS guide to freeing yourself from the guru trap and unlocking your inner wisdom so you can finally take responsibility for your life and become the authority of your own reality. Get ready to reclaim your power. You've been searching, seeking, and longing for someone else to tell you the truth. You've been told that someone else has the answers you seek, that someone else can guide you towards your true purpose, and that all you need to do is to follow their lead. But what if this reliance on external authority is not only ineffective but also dangerous, keeping you from connecting with your own inner wisdom, your own power, and your own unique path? It's time to expose the subtle yet insidious trap of the guru and to understand why giving away your power to others can keep you lost and disempowered. This isn't about attacking genuine teachers or guides, those who inspire, encourage, and empower you to become your best self. This is about exposing the dangerous illusion of the guru, of the belief that you need someone else to tell you what to do, how to think, and how to live your life. It's about breaking free from the trap of dependency, where you become reliant on external validation, rather than trusting your own intuition and making your own choices. The lure of the guru is often very strong, because it is based on the human desire for certainty, for clarity, and for simple answers to complex questions. It's comforting to believe that someone else has it all figured out, that they can provide you with the guidance you need, and that all you have to do is to follow their path. It is like believing someone else has the key to your own personal treasure, and all you need to do is follow them. This reliance on external authority can be particularly appealing when you're feeling lost, confused, or overwhelmed by the challenges of life. It's tempting to surrender your power, to give away your responsibility, and to follow someone else's lead, especially when that person appears to be confident and charismatic. It often comes from a place of desperation, of wanting answers that you have not found on your own. And when you feel this desperation, it becomes easy for you to follow anyone who promises to end that struggle. The problem is, when you give away your power, you are also giving away your responsibility and your ability to make your own choices. You are essentially handing over the keys to your own life, and you are letting someone else navigate your own path. You might even find that your values or your beliefs are being compromised in order to adhere to this external authority. You might have to sacrifice your own needs, your own feelings, and even your own truth in the pursuit of following their teachings. This dependence on external guidance also prevents you from developing your own inner wisdom. It's as if you are constantly relying on a GPS to get around, never learning how to navigate your own path, how to explore your surroundings, or how to trust your own intuition. When you rely on gurus, you are not trusting your own guidance and your ability to make your own decisions. This can also lead to manipulation and control. When you blindly follow a guru, you become vulnerable to their influence. You might be told what to believe, how to act, and even how to feel. You might be encouraged to give away your money, your time, or your energy, all in the name of their teachings. This is not the path of empowerment. It's the path of dependency and control. You must understand that no one has the ability to tell you how to live your life. They cannot define your path, they cannot choose your destiny, and you are the only one that has the power to do so. You must remember that no one has all the answers for your life. There isn't a perfect guide out there, and even the most well-intentioned teachers can only provide you with a framework. It is up to you to explore your truth. Your life is your own, and the answers you seek are waiting to be uncovered within your own heart, not in the opinions or the teachings of others. It's time to reclaim your power, to recognize that you are your own best guide, and to stop seeking external validation for your choices. We've explored the allure of the guru, that tempting promise of easy answers and simple solutions to complex problems. Now let's delve deeper into the dangers of dependence, and how giving away your power can leave you vulnerable to manipulation and control. This is about understanding that the quest for external validation can often lead you down a path that is not aligned with your own truth, where you are giving away the steering wheel of your life. When you rely on a guru, you are essentially giving away your autonomy. You are allowing someone else to dictate your thoughts, your actions, and even your feelings. You might be told what to believe, what to value, and even how to interpret your own experiences. Over time, you can lose touch with your own inner guidance, losing the ability to make choices that are truly aligned with your own values and your own desires. This dependence can often lead to a sense of obligation, a feeling that you must please the guru, that you must adhere to their teachings, and that you must sacrifice your own needs for the greater good of the group. You might be encouraged to give up your time, your money, and your energy, all in the name of their higher purpose. This is not about genuine self-discovery. It's about surrendering your identity and your power to someone else's control. Furthermore, when you rely on someone else to tell you what's right and what's wrong, you stop developing your own moral compass, you stop trusting your own instincts, and you become vulnerable to manipulation and control. You might be told that your doubts are signs of negativity, or that questioning authority is a form of rebellion, and that you should blindly believe what is being told to you and you should not trust yourself. This can create a dangerous situation where you are no longer thinking for yourself, where you are following someone else's agenda and not your own. You are blindly following and no longer questioning. It's like being a puppet on a string. Your actions and your decisions are controlled by someone else. While you think that you are acting freely, you are actually moving according to another person's whims. The need for validation from your guru can also become a powerful tool of manipulation. You might find yourself constantly seeking their approval, constantly striving to please them, and constantly putting their needs before your own, creating a relationship that is based on codependency and not on mutual respect and authenticity. This is not about seeking guidance from someone you trust. It's about giving away your power and your ability to make your own decisions. This is not just about extreme cases where gurus are clearly manipulative or abusive. This is about recognizing that even well-intentioned teachers can sometimes create a sense of dependence, even unintentionally, and that the most important thing you need to do is to develop your own inner guidance so that you can choose who to follow and what advice to heed. It's about trusting your instincts, honoring your own values, and making choices that are truly aligned with your own truth. Giving away your power is a dangerous habit that will prevent you from creating a fulfilling life. It will make you rely on others, it will prevent you from creating a life of your choosing, and it will make you vulnerable to manipulation and control. It's time to break free from this trap, to recognize that you are your own best guide, and that the answers you seek are waiting to be discovered within, not by giving away your power, but by embracing your inner authority, and to start living in alignment with your own truth. This is not about being alone, this is about being empowered. We've seen the dangers of dependence on external gurus, how it can lead to manipulation and a loss of self-trust. Now let's explore why the very idea of a perfect guide, someone who has all the answers for your life, is fundamentally flawed, and why it's time to let go of the illusion that such a person exists. This is about embracing your own unique journey and recognizing that your path is yours alone to create. The truth is, no one has all the answers for your life, no matter how enlightened, experienced, or charismatic they may seem. Every individual is unique, with their own unique experiences, values, and perspectives. What might be true for one person may not be true for another, and what might be the right path for one might not be the right path for you. Therefore, no one can fully understand your internal landscape or your soul's journey, so why would you trust that person to guide you? Even the most well-intentioned teachers and guides can only offer you a map. They cannot walk your path for you. Their guidance is based on their own experience, on their own journey, and on their own limited understanding of the universe. It's like relying on a travel guide when you're trying to explore a new city. They might point you in the right direction, but you are the one that has to take the first step, and you are the only one who can truly experience it. The idea of a perfect guide often stems from a desire for certainty, for clarity, and for a simple solution to the complexities of life. It is a desperate search for someone who can tell you exactly what to do, what to believe, and how to live your life. That if you follow their steps, you will achieve enlightenment or happiness. It's as if you are looking for the magical shortcut, when in reality there is no magic path. There is only the path you create through your own actions and your own efforts. This desire for certainty can lead you to place your faith in external authorities, even when they are clearly flawed or contradictory, to the point that you will even ignore the red flags and continue to believe in the idea that they have all the answers when clearly they do not. It is about believing in their facade more than you believe in your inner guidance. You will do this in spite of all of the evidence that they are not who they portray themselves to be. It is a dangerous habit that will put you in a vulnerable position where you can be easily influenced, manipulated, and controlled by others. The illusion of a perfect guide is also a subtle form of self-denial, a way to avoid taking responsibility for your own life and for your own choices. If someone else has all the answers, you don't have to trust yourself, you don't have to make hard decisions, and you don't have to face the uncertainties of life. But in giving your power away, you also lose the opportunity to grow, to learn, and to develop your own inner wisdom. It is time to let go of the belief that there is a perfect teacher, that there is one single truth that will make everything clear, and to recognize that your life is your own unique creation, and it is up to you to craft it, to sculpt it, and to live it according to your values and your inner guidance. It's time to reclaim your power, to embrace the uncertainty of the unknown, and to trust in your ability to navigate life with courage, wisdom, and authenticity. The truth that you have been seeking has always been within you, not in someone else. It is time to claim it. We've explored the illusion of a perfect guide and how no one has all the answers for you. Now, let's delve into the importance of self-trust, of developing confidence in your own ability to make choices, to navigate your path, and to create a life that is aligned with your own truth. This is about recognizing that you are your own best guide and that you have all the wisdom you need within you, waiting to be unlocked. It is about making the decision to believe in yourself. Self-trust is not about arrogance or thinking you know everything. It is about having a deep knowing that you are capable of making choices that are right for you, that you have the inner resources to navigate the complexities of life, and that you have the inner guidance to create a life that is authentic and fulfilling. This is about recognizing that you are the authority of your own life and no one else. It is about acknowledging that you have within you an inherent wisdom, an inner compass that is always pointing you towards your highest good, towards the path that is aligned with your values, and towards the actions that will best serve you. This inner compass is your intuition, that quiet voice within that speaks to you with clarity and truth. This intuition isn't something that is learned or that must be found outside yourself. It is an innate ability that everyone has, and that only requires you to learn to listen to it. It is about learning to distinguish between the voice of your ego, which is often driven by fear, insecurity, and a desire for external validation, and the voice of your intuition, which is rooted in your truth and your deepest wisdom. Your ego will often try to protect you from discomfort, keeping you inside your comfort zone, whereas your intuition will often encourage you to grow, to take risks, and to step outside of your self-imposed limitations. This is not about ignoring your fears or suppressing your doubts. It's about understanding that your fears are often based on limiting beliefs and past experiences, and they are not always accurate reflections of the present reality. Your intuition will guide you to face those fears and to move beyond them, trusting in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Self-trust is not something that you achieve once and for all. It's an ongoing practice, a continuous process of learning to listen to your inner voice, and a commitment to make choices that are aligned with your values, your truth, and your unique path. It's about building confidence in your own judgment, about taking responsibility for your decisions, and about learning from your mistakes without allowing them to shake your faith in yourself. This isn't about trying to be perfect or always getting it right. It's about having the courage to make choices even when you're not sure what the outcome will be, trusting that you have the capacity to navigate any challenges that arise, that you have the skills, the wisdom, and the resilience you need to face any obstacle that you will encounter on your path. It's about recognizing that your power lies not in waiting for someone else to tell you what to do, but in trusting your own ability to make choices that are aligned with your own truth. This is not about isolation, it's about empowerment. It's about understanding that you can seek advice from others, that you can learn from the experiences of others, that you can have a strong community to support you, but ultimately, you are the one that is responsible for your choices and for your own life. You are not meant to blindly follow the teachings of anyone else. You are meant to follow your own intuition and to create a life that is truly aligned with your unique path and your own unique calling. This is about becoming your own best guide, that person who knows you best, that person who will support you no matter what, and that person is you. Everything we've explored today has led to this fundamental understanding. You are your own best guide. You've seen how the lure of the guru can trap you in a cycle of dependency, how no one has all the answers for you, and how relying on external validation prevents you from developing self-trust. You've been empowered to recognize that the answers you seek are waiting to be uncovered within your own heart, within your own intuition, and within your own wisdom. It's time to shift your focus from seeking guidance outside of yourself and to start cultivating the incredible power that resides within you. You are a capable, resourceful, and intelligent being with the ability to create a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. Take a moment to reflect on your relationship with authority. Are you still giving away your power to others? Or are you ready to take full responsibility for your life and your choices? Commit to trusting yourself, to cultivating your inner wisdom, and to becoming the authority of your own reality. Your journey begins now. Now that you've recognized the limitations of seeking external answers and embraced the power of self-trust, it's time to delve deeper into the specific practices that will allow you to connect with your inner guidance, to access your intuition, and to make choices that are truly aligned with your authentic self. What if the answers you've been searching for aren't found in books or teachings, but within the depths of your own being? What if the guidance you seek isn't found in the words of a guru, but in the quiet whispers of your intuition? This is about learning to access that inner voice, the unique wisdom that is already present within you, and that will help you navigate your life with clarity, confidence, and a profound sense of self-trust. It's time to stop looking outside of yourself and start listening to the wise guidance of your heart. Your intuition is not some mystical or supernatural gift. It's a natural human capacity, an innate ability to perceive the truth beyond logic and reason, and it is waiting for you to listen to it. It's the quiet voice within you that speaks with clarity, with certainty, and with a deep sense of knowing. It's that gut feeling that tells you when something is right or wrong, when you need to take action, or when you need to step back. It's a subtle guidance system that is always available to you if you only learn to listen to it. This intuition isn't always loud or dramatic. It often manifests as a subtle feeling, a gentle nudge, or a quiet inner knowing. It's not something that you can force or control. It's something that you must allow yourself to receive. It is the wisdom of your heart speaking to you. Accessing your intuition requires that you cultivate inner stillness, that you quiet the incessant chatter of your mind, and that you create a space where you can connect with your inner self. This is about learning to tune out the noise of the external world, to quiet the voices of others, and to tune into the soft whispers that reside within. You have to find a space where you can hear that voice. One of the best ways to access your intuition is through mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help you to quiet your mind, to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and to connect with the stillness that resides beneath the surface of your awareness. When you meditate, you create space between stimulus and response, and you give yourself the opportunity to listen to that intuitive guidance. It's like turning down the volume of the external world so you can finally hear the whispers of your own heart. Another powerful tool for accessing your intuition is spending time in nature. Nature has a way of grounding you, of reconnecting you with the natural rhythm of life, and of allowing your intuitive insights to flow. When you're surrounded by nature, you are removed from the distractions of modern life. You are able to connect with your own inner world, and you allow your intuition to guide you. It's like plugging into a powerful source of energy that aligns you with your own inner truth. Your intuition is also strongly connected to your feelings. It is often communicated through subtle sensations, through gut feelings, or through an inner knowing that is hard to explain in words. It's important to pay attention to your emotions. They are often messengers, and they often guide you towards actions that will best serve your well-being. So you need to learn how to trust your feelings and not to dismiss them as silly or irrational. Your feelings are the voice of your soul, so listen to them. Accessing your intuition is not about seeking a magical answer from the universe. It's about trusting your own inner knowing, your own inner wisdom, and about recognizing that you have everything you need within you. You do not need to rely on others for guidance. You have your own compass, you have your own light, and you have the ability to make choices that are aligned with your truth. This process is not about finding something that is missing, but is about unveiling what has always been there. We've explored the importance of accessing your intuition, learning to recognize and trust that inner voice. Now, let's delve into another crucial aspect of self-guidance: cultivating self-awareness. This isn't about navel-gazing or becoming self-obsessed. It's about developing a clear understanding of your own values, your needs, and your desires, so you can make choices that are aligned with your authentic self. It is not about judging yourself, but about understanding who you are so you can make choices that are truly aligned with you. Self-awareness is about creating a space where you can observe your own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without judgment, recognizing the patterns that are shaping your life. It is about knowing what you stand for, what matters to you, and what brings you joy, so you can live a life that reflects your true essence. This isn't about finding the right answers, it's about finding your answers and embracing them fully and completely. This requires you to take an honest look at your inner world, to identify your core values, the principles that guide your decisions and actions. Are you living a life that is aligned with your values, or are you sacrificing your beliefs to please others or to conform to society's expectations? You must be able to identify the guiding principles that will help you navigate through life, and that will allow you to make choices that are truly aligned with what you stand for. Self-awareness also involves understanding your needs, those fundamental requirements for your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. These are not selfish desires, these are the things you need to be healthy, strong, and fulfilled. Do you prioritize rest and relaxation? Do you need to spend time alone in nature? Do you need to engage in creative activities, in physical exercise, or in spiritual practices? Do you need connection or solitude? By identifying your own needs, you are creating the conditions that will allow you to thrive without compromising your well-being for others. It's also crucial to connect with your desires, not just the material possessions you might want, but the deeper longings of your heart, the things that truly bring you joy, that make you feel passionate, and that give you a sense of purpose. What activities ignite your curiosity? What relationships bring you joy? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? By understanding your desires, you are creating a direction for your life, moving towards activities that resonate with your inner truth. This self-awareness isn't something that you achieve once and for all. It's a continuous process, a lifelong journey of self-discovery. It requires a commitment to regular self-reflection, to challenging your own assumptions, and to embracing the parts of yourself, both the light and the shadow. It's about choosing to be honest with yourself, even when it's uncomfortable, and to honor all aspects of who you are with kindness and understanding. This is where you start to see your authentic self, the person you were meant to be, so you can start creating a life that is aligned with your truth. Cultivating self-awareness is not about becoming self-absorbed. It's about developing a clear understanding of your inner world, so you can make choices that are authentic and fulfilling. It's about freeing yourself from the external voices so you can finally listen to the whispers of your own heart. When you truly know yourself, you are finally free. We've explored how to cultivate self-awareness and the importance of understanding your own values, needs, and desires. Now, let's delve into the crucial skill of discernment, learning how to distinguish between authentic guidance from your inner wisdom and the often conflicting voices of external influence. This is where you develop the ability to make informed choices that are rooted in your own truth and not in the agendas or the beliefs of others. That is how you protect yourself from being led astray. Discernment is not about being cynical or distrustful, but about cultivating a healthy skepticism, about questioning everything that comes your way, and about filtering all information through the wisdom of your own heart. This is about developing a mental muscle that will protect you from external manipulation and allow you to live according to your values. This ability is vital because you're constantly bombarded with messages from the world around you, from well-intentioned friends and family, to self-help gurus and influencers, and to societal pressures that tell you how you should think, how you should feel, and how you should live your life. You must be able to clearly identify which of these messages are authentic to you and which are simply external noise trying to get your attention by appealing to your fears and insecurities. Discernment requires you to listen to your intuition, to pay attention to that inner knowing that tells you when something feels right or wrong. It is the wisdom that exists deep within you and that you can always access. It's also about being honest with yourself about your own biases, your own insecurities, and your own desires. You must be able to see yourself clearly so you can protect yourself from external manipulation. One of the most effective ways to cultivate discernment is to pause before you act or believe, to take a step back, to examine the motives behind any information you're receiving. Ask yourself, does this information align with my values? Does it feel right in my heart? Does it resonate with my inner truth? If the answer is no, then it's time to walk away. It is time to prioritize yourself. It's also important to be mindful of the sources of information that you choose to consume. Are they genuinely empowering you, or are they reinforcing limiting beliefs or creating a sense of dependence? Be wary of anyone who claims to have all the answers, who uses fear or guilt as a tool of manipulation, or who encourages you to blindly follow their teachings without thinking for yourself. They do not have the answers, and they often seek to exploit your fears to control you. Discernment also requires you to pay attention to your emotions, because your emotions can often be a valuable guide, informing you when something is aligned with your truth and when something is not. If you are feeling a sense of unease, if you are feeling pressured, or if you are feeling like you need to compromise your values, these are red flags that you need to investigate. If something feels right, then proceed. If something feels wrong, then walk away. It is as simple as that. Discernment is not about rejecting all external guidance. It's about choosing to be your own authority, to filter all information through the wisdom of your own heart, and to make choices that are truly aligned with your inner guidance and your authentic self. This is how you become more discerning, more empowered, and more confident in your ability to navigate life on your own terms. You no longer need to blindly follow. You can now act as your own guide towards a life that is rooted in your values and in your own truth. We've explored how to cultivate discernment, to distinguish between your own inner guidance and external influence. Now let's delve into the crucial practice of self-reflection, the process of looking inward, of examining your own experiences, and of learning valuable lessons that will help you to grow, to evolve, and to make better decisions in the future. This is about creating an inner relationship with yourself, where you can learn from your past actions, so you can move forward with purpose and wisdom. This is where you transform experience into knowledge. Self-reflection is not about dwelling on past mistakes or engaging in self-criticism. It is about developing a deep understanding of your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviors, and your patterns, so you can create a better future for yourself. It's about creating a habit of looking inward, not to judge yourself, but to understand yourself, to recognize your strengths, your weaknesses, and the areas where you can improve. This is where real growth comes from. One of the most effective ways to engage in self-reflection is through journaling, giving you a space where you can write about your experiences without judgment or self-censorship, using pen and paper to explore your thoughts, your feelings, your challenges, and your triumphs. This will create an invaluable record of your journey, where you can review your progress, to understand your patterns, and to identify areas where you want to focus your efforts. When you journal, you are not just recording events, you are actively engaging with your inner world. You are creating a dialogue with yourself, allowing your thoughts to take shape on paper, and in doing so, you are gaining a deeper understanding of yourself and the forces that shape your reality. This process alone will help you make better choices, simply by looking at your inner world with intention and focus. Another effective way to engage in self-reflection is through meditation. This is not just about quieting the mind. It's about creating a space where you can observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing them to come and go without getting swept away by them. This will allow you to detach from the stories you create about your experiences, to view them from a more objective perspective, and to learn from your actions. Self-reflection also involves regularly reviewing your goals, your values, and your actions to ensure that you are aligned with your true purpose. It is about asking yourself tough questions, about challenging your assumptions, and about making adjustments when necessary. Are you still living in accordance with your values? Are you still pursuing your passions? Are your actions aligned with your long-term goals? These questions will guide you to the correct path so you can keep making progress. This should not be a harsh, judgmental process. It should be a gentle and loving self-assessment, done with the intention of creating a better life for yourself. You must learn to be your own best friend, your most compassionate guide, and to offer yourself the same kindness, understanding, and support that you would offer to someone you love, even when you are analyzing your mistakes. The power of self-reflection lies in its ability to transform experience into knowledge, to allow you to learn from your past, to make better choices in the future, and to create a life that is truly aligned with your values. This is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice, a continuous journey of self-discovery that is essential for growth and for creating a life that is meaningful and authentic to you. This will allow you to move with confidence and purpose, trusting in your ability to navigate any challenge and to create a life that is truly fulfilling. Everything we've explored today has led to this powerful conclusion. You are your own best guide. You've seen how the lure of the guru can lead you astray, how relying on external authority can prevent you from developing your inner wisdom. You've learned how to access your intuition, how to cultivate self-awareness, and how to use discernment to navigate the complex web of information that surrounds you. But you have also learned that you already have all the answers you seek. It's time to stop waiting for someone else to tell you what to do, how to think, or how to live your life. You are a capable, resourceful, and intelligent being, and you have everything you need within you to create a life that is truly authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling. Take a moment to reflect on your own journey. Are you ready to take full responsibility for your own guidance, to trust in your own inner wisdom, and to create a life that is based on self-reliance? Commit to honoring your own truth, to embracing your unique path, and to becoming your own authority. The power has always been within you. Now go and claim it. Now that you've learned to tune into your inner wisdom and claim your own authority, you're ready to take the final step. The step where you'll discover how to live a life of self-trust, a life of purpose, and where you can finally make decisions that are truly aligned with your values, without seeking external validation. What if the true guidance you've been searching for isn't found in external gurus or authority figures, but in a place of peace and strength within yourself? What if true power isn't about following someone else's rules, but about cultivating an inner sanctuary, a foundation of self-reliance where you can always access wisdom, strength, and unwavering guidance, regardless of what is happening in the world around you? This is about building an internal haven, a safe space where you can always return to connect with your true self, to find peace, and to navigate any challenge with clarity and confidence. It is time to stop looking outside and to find what you have been seeking inside. This isn't about isolating yourself from others or becoming a hermit, cut off from the world. It's about cultivating a deep sense of inner security, where you are no longer dependent on external validation or approval. It's about creating a refuge within, where you can always find peace, clarity, and strength, regardless of what's happening in your life, and where you are no longer a slave to the external environment. This inner sanctuary is not a physical place, it is a state of being, a space within you that you can create by quieting the noise of your mind, by connecting with your inner wisdom, and by building a deep sense of self-trust. It's a place where you can be yourself, without the need to perform, without the need to pretend, and without the fear of judgment. This inner space is a home where you are safe and strong, a place that is accessible at all times. Creating this inner sanctuary is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice, a commitment to nurturing your inner world by choosing thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that are aligned with your well-being. You are the architect of this space, and by choosing to be mindful, you will build a strong internal fortress that will protect you from the turbulence of life. This requires you to learn how to quiet the incessant chatter of your mind, to tune out the noise of the external world, and to listen to the quiet whispers of your own heart. This can be achieved through various practices such as meditation, mindfulness, deep breathing, or spending time in nature. All these activities will allow you to create a sense of inner peace, a state of stillness, where you can connect with the wisdom that lies within. This is not about escaping from reality, it's about creating a space where you can engage with reality from a place of groundedness, inner strength, and clarity. It's about building a foundation of self-reliance that will support you through the ups and downs of life, knowing that your power lies not in the external world, but in your ability to cultivate an unshakable sense of inner peace. This is where you discover your true home, within yourself. This is your source of strength. we've explored how to create an inner sanctuary, a safe space for your authentic self. Now let's delve into the practical steps for cultivating self-reliance, developing the tools and the resources you need to navigate your journey with confidence, to overcome any obstacle and to create a life that is truly aligned with your own unique vision. This isn't about doing it all alone, it's about developing the capacity to rely on yourself, to trust in your own abilities, and to become the master of your own destiny with the help of others, but not dependent on them. Self-reliance is not about being completely independent. It's about cultivating a strong sense of inner strength and believing in your ability to navigate your life with wisdom and resilience. It's about building your capacity to provide for your own needs, to solve your own problems, and to make your own choices without relying on others to provide you with all the answers. It's about recognizing that you have everything you need within you, even when it doesn't always feel like it. It requires that you understand that you have the power to overcome any challenge that you encounter, to navigate uncertainty with grace, and to keep moving forward with courage and conviction, even when things get difficult. It's not about trying to avoid challenges, it's about knowing that you can handle them when they come, and to see them as learning experiences that will help you grow. This process involves developing a variety of practical tools and resources, starting with critical thinking skills, the ability to evaluate information objectively, to question assumptions, and to make well-informed decisions. This will allow you to make your own choices and to be less susceptible to manipulation or control from others. This is about empowering yourself with the capacity to analyze information objectively, to make your own conclusions, and to take control of your beliefs. Self-reliance also requires that you develop your problem-solving skills, your ability to identify challenges, to break them down into smaller, more manageable steps, and to come up with creative solutions. It's not about avoiding problems, it's about developing the capacity to address them with resourcefulness and ingenuity. This is about relying on your own intelligence, your own creativity, and your own ability to think outside the box, to find solutions that might not be readily apparent to others. Emotional intelligence is another crucial resource that will empower you to cultivate self-reliance. This is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, to recognize and empathize with the emotions of others, and to navigate relationships with clarity and compassion. When you have emotional intelligence, you are creating the ability to lead yourself and to lead others by understanding their needs and desires. This skill is a powerful asset that will help you build stronger relationships, communicate more effectively, and make choices that are aligned with your values. You also need to cultivate financial literacy, the understanding of how money works, and the ability to manage your own finances responsibly. This isn't about becoming a financial expert. It's about developing the skills you need to make sound financial decisions, to create a budget that works for you, to manage your debt wisely, and to build a secure financial foundation. By doing so, you are not only protecting your resources, but you are also building your independence and ensuring that you do not become dependent on others for your basic needs. This isn't about being a lone wolf, it's about becoming a self-sufficient individual who is capable of navigating your life with courage, resilience, and confidence. It is about developing your inner resources and your abilities, so you can rely on yourself and not depend on external authorities for validation or control. You will still be open to learning from others, you will still be willing to collaborate, but you are the one who is driving the car of your life. We've explored how to cultivate self-reliance, building the tools and the resources you need to navigate life's challenges. Now, let's delve into another crucial element of self-guidance: accessing your inner peace, discovering the tranquility that is always available to you, regardless of external circumstances. And it is always within reach if you are able to connect with your inner being. This isn't about escaping from reality or seeking a temporary sense of calm. It's about cultivating a state of being where you are able to access a deep reservoir of peace and stillness, even when the world around you is in chaos. This is where you find your strength. This inner peace is not something you acquire, it is something you uncover, and it has always been within you, waiting to be rediscovered. It is like a hidden treasure buried beneath layers of stress, anxiety, and fear. It is time to stop searching for peace in the outside world and start looking within. Accessing this inner peace requires that you quiet the incessant chatter of your mind, to let go of the need for control, and to learn to be present in the moment, without judgment or resistance. This is where you are truly free, where you are able to just be without any need for action or any need to respond to any stimulus. Meditation is one of the most effective tools for accessing inner peace. It allows you to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, creating a space where you can experience the stillness that lies beneath the surface of your mind. It's like creating a safe space where you can go to rest, a quiet sanctuary where you are free from the noise of the world. When you meditate, you're not trying to empty your mind. You're simply allowing yourself to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, accepting them without allowing them to take control of your focus, and you learn to let them come and go as you focus on the present moment. This will allow you to create a sense of detachment from your thoughts and emotions, and to see them for what they truly are. Fleeting experiences that come and go, that do not define who you are. You can see these thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. You must just acknowledge them and let them pass. Another powerful tool for accessing inner peace is mindfulness. This involves bringing your full attention to the present moment, engaging all of your senses, and appreciating the beauty and the simplicity of ordinary life. When you are mindful, you are fully present. You are not thinking about the past or worrying about the future. You are simply existing in the now. And it is in the now that you find peace. When you eat your meals, you fully engage with the tastes, the aromas, and the textures of the food. When you walk outside, you fully immerse yourself in nature, feeling the sun on your skin, breathing in the fresh air, and admiring the beauty of the world around you. When you speak to a friend, you are fully present, listening with your heart, and valuing the connection you are sharing in that moment. Accessing inner peace also involves letting go of the need for control, of the desire to have everything figured out, and of the belief that your happiness depends on external circumstances or on achieving certain goals. You can let go of the need to control the world around you, because when you have found your inner peace, you do not need the external world to be in order. Your internal world will be your safe space. This is not about escaping reality. It's about creating an internal space where you can navigate all experiences with grace, resilience, and a profound sense of inner stability. It is about choosing to be at peace no matter what life throws your way. And by making this a consistent practice, you will start to create a life where you find joy, even in the midst of challenges. The power to find peace has always been within you. It is time to allow it to express itself. We've explored how to access your inner peace and how to find tranquility within. Now let's explore how to protect this inner space by learning to set boundaries and to manage external influences that might threaten your sense of calm, your inner strength, and your focus. It's about creating a protective barrier around your inner sanctuary, a way to prevent the negativity, the noise, and the chaos of the world from interfering with your well-being, your emotional state, and your ability to stay in peace. It is the art of protecting your energy. Setting boundaries is not about isolating yourself from others. It's about creating healthy relationships that are based on mutual respect, honesty, and a clear understanding of your own needs and your limitations. It's about choosing what to let in and what to keep out, so you can live a life that is both connected and empowered. It is about choosing what deserves your energy and what doesn't. Learning to say no is a crucial skill for protecting your inner space. Saying no is not about being selfish. It's about honoring your time, your energy, and your emotional resources by setting clear limits with others, by declining requests that do not align with your priorities, and by choosing how you want to spend your time. When you say no, you are saying yes to yourself. Protecting your inner space also requires you to be mindful of the information you consume. The news, social media, and even conversations with other people can be filled with negativity, fear, and limiting beliefs that can drain your energy and compromise your well-being. This isn't about being ignorant or avoiding the real problems of the world. It's about consciously choosing what information you allow into your mind and setting limits on the things that cause you anxiety or stress. It's like choosing what you eat. You must choose what you consume so you can avoid toxins. This is where the power of discernment comes in. You must learn to identify the difference between external influences that are empowering and those that are disempowering, those that are aligned with your values and those that are not. It's like developing an inner filter that allows you to selectively engage with the world, choosing what deserves your attention and what deserves to be ignored. It is about being the guardian of your own inner world. Protecting your inner space also requires you to practice self-compassion. You will not always be perfect in setting boundaries, and sometimes you will let something into your inner space that you shouldn't have. When that happens, you must be kind to yourself, to acknowledge your mistakes, and to learn from the experience. This is not about self-criticism, it is about learning how to do better next time. You must understand that you have the power to create a space where you can navigate the complexities of life with grace, resilience, and inner peace. This isn't about escaping the world, it's about creating an inner sanctuary that will always protect your well-being and that will always be a source of strength and guidance. This is how you become the master of your own energy, a self-reliant individual who is always in tune with their true self, who makes choices according to their values, and who refuses to give their power away to external influences. Everything we've explored today leads to this powerful understanding. The true authority you've been seeking has always been within you, and that you are your own best guide. You've learned how relying on external sources can lead to dependency, manipulation, and control, that no one else holds the key to your happiness, and that only you can truly know what is right for you. You've now discovered the power of creating an inner sanctuary, of cultivating self-reliance, of accessing your inner peace, and of protecting your energetic boundaries so you can truly embrace your power and become your own authority. This isn't about rejecting the value of learning from others or the benefits of collaboration and mentorship. It's about understanding that your path is your own, that you are the captain of your ship, and that you are responsible for choosing your own course, and that you do not have to ask permission to be yourself. You now have the knowledge and the tools to navigate life with self-trust, to make choices that are aligned with your values, and to create a life that is rooted in authenticity, purpose, and freedom. You have been empowered to live a life guided by your inner wisdom, by your intuition, and by the power of your own inner compass. You no longer need to seek validation from external authority. You are the ultimate authority of your own reality. Take a moment to reflect on what you have learned, and to embrace your journey towards self-reliance and towards becoming the master of your own life, with courage, integrity, and with absolute faith in your ability to navigate any challenge that comes your way. This is your time to shine. This is your time to truly be free. That's it. You've now learned the truth that no guru, no teacher, and no external authority has the answers that you need. You have been empowered to take full responsibility for your life, to trust your intuition, and to make choices that are aligned with your deepest desires and your highest potential. This is not about being alone, this is about being free.